there's only two types of business, isn't there? There's good business and bad business.
Yeah.
So you just have to work out which one it is.
So
if you can go into that. And yeah, it did, it certainly led me down. All of a sudden I became, in the marketing, I got into lead generation. I started becoming into investment marketing. What the hell did I know about investments at the time?
Yeah.
But again, same fundamentals of marketing. It's really, to do with emotion and stuff like that and getting people. But then I also didn't want to be involved in many investments that I didn't believe in, because there's a lot of scam artists out there, and I certainly am not that sort of person, so I didn't want to go down that route. I nearly said route then. I've been watching too much American stuff.
Totally. You getting into sort of the marketing side and now learning that business is everywhere, and like you say, good and bad business. Then you found your way into, at the moment, and you're sort of wheeling and dealing PPE.
I know it sounds awful.
No, because I wanted to put that to the public. Like, I almost needed a poll. Is this all right? Is this all right? Is this the Del Boy kind of money?
Look, that's me. If I could go out in my independent trotter van, I would. Just
tell us about the PPE and how you're doing it.
So PPE is obviously personal protection. It's a big industry that's just grown. I've touched on clothing and stuff in the past anyway. So it's grown, and there's a lot of brokers involved, and it's brokering PPE because there's a lot of big deals going on. All of a sudden, you've got thousands of factories that have been called in. They're stopping doing what they were doing because there's no call for them. There's no shops buying all their garments and things like that. There's not a lot. The orders aren't there, and everyone's clubbing together in a pandemic to make these masks, and there's certain types of masks, certification for masks, everything involved. I got in there again. A few people said, "Adam, do you know anyone who can get this?" And just so happened, a few people I did know. And all of a sudden, you're in the world, and you're talking with government, and you're finding yourself putting yourself around with teams. I mean, I was on a Zoom call, and I was laughing to myself at Zoom. I was on a Zoom call. There was some guy called Carlos, some almost cartel-looking guy, right? There was little Annie, who was some little from Mississippi, and she must have been about 70.
Right.
And there's me, this Cockney Essex boy lad on this thing, and like I said, there's a mixture of different, and they're all brokering these deals because everyone does know their areas, and there's different areas around the world, but it really brought into insight of what Zoom's doing now for business. All 5-6 people that would never, ever, ever have met